EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs. With my partner Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go from Kansas City. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. At their own 30-yard line. On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. Room to run right away. Gets to the edge at the 30. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Broncos, nothing. Harrison Butker and a kickoff for
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Their own 28-yard line.
First carry here, and it's Taj Brooks. He'll get him behind the blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. George Karlaftis there to make the play.
Second and 6 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 6. He'll go once more with Brooks. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Denver first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's second and a yard. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough. Move the chains. First down.
It's a gain of 8.
I remember early in my career, Mike, this was only just starting to kind of become in vogue. Receivers would maybe get a few carries a year at most. Now, it's become commonplace throughout the NFL, and watching these results, I kind of get it. I wish we had gotten them involved as runners maybe a little bit sooner.
Tight end going in motion here. Knicks now on first and 10. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. And he's into the end zone. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos.
The kicker on for the
That his second TD catch of the season.
His kick is good.
A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Mahomes on first down. That'll be caught. It's Jalen Wright. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. In a pumpkin from receivers. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a run.
He's going to have that 1st down, gain of 6, as they convert on 3rd down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. John Mechie was the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Mahomes now to throw again. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 50-yard line.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On the zone read, it's a give to Wright. And there's defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. For the outside. Catch made by Watson. And he's going to get this close to a 1st down, but he's out of bounds a yard short. And that's going to make it 4th down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Now Mahomes. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he is going to have a Chiefs first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
That's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike, and he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
He'll run with Wright. To the pylon, he's in. Jalen Wright, touchdown Chiefs. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
A run out of the gun with Brooks. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Chiefs on top. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it. Completed, and he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
It's a gain of 20.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open. So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest gain.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 9. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Rolling right. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. Now it's going to be third down.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
First down awaits at the 26-yard line. And here's third down. Back to throw is Nix. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain. And
he will get into the end zone. Brooks, touchdown, Denver. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point is good. And the Broncos will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. At their own 28-yard line. On first down, a run for right. And they will finally run him down up near midfield. And as for much more, 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game. And you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Forced to his right. That one outside for right. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, KC.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
He's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. He's going to let this one go for Worthy.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got a man. That's Watson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Yellow.
On the ground, but this is right. And the Chiefs are going to have first and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. Takes it all the way down inside the 2. Sets up first and goal.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Right. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. Go again from the 3. It is second and goal.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Greg, I love the precision on that play. Very little time, very confined space, and they come through with the touchdown.
And it's the accuracy of the throw, Mike, that protects his receiver. Everything down here near the goal line is so condensed. You understand you're going to be thrown into tight windows, but when you trust your quarterback to protect you with the ball placement, it gives you a lot more confidence going across the middle of the field, and in this case, pays off for a touchdown.
From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. First and 10 now from the 36. He'll take this forward for about 5.
Brian Cook on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 41-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Third and 5. They'll throw. It's Nix. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
A gain of 9 yards.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. That's caught by Brooks. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
10 yards.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. They'll come up here, first and 10. Mims sent in motion here. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On second down, it's Nix. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Third and long.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. To throw is Nix. That'll be swung out wide to Brooks. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. Going to bring up fourth down. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. So the Broncos will turn things over to the field goal unit. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
There's an old saying in golf, Mike, that when you're on the green, never up, never in. In this case, the ball's on target. It just didn't have enough steam to get there. Winds up no good.
On first down, it's Mahomes. A ball deep for the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it'll bring up second down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. Patrick to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And a nice return there. He is taken down up close to the 35-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Pic6 now on first and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the forward now bear Noel Williams. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
First down as he gets it to about the 34-yard line.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game.
On first and 10, here's Brooks. And he'll get two on this one before being taken down.
At the 36-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 8. Now Nick's going to look to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 10 yards.
It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Broncos.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Taking off. And Nix with the wise move there at the end, sliding to a stop, but he's got the first down.
A gain of 21 more
The
yards.
challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
Here's first and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
Throwing is Nix.
7-yard line.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
That's good.
They continue to roll, continue to move the chains. That was a gain of 15.
First down, Broncos.
Down at the 12. It's first and 10. A run for the first time. That's Trevor Etienne. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
8-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Here's second and 6. On second down, it's Brooks. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Third down and 3. A pass caught right side by Coleman. And this won't be a touchdown, but it will be a first down as they're able to get the conversion and set up first and goal. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
Up to the 3. It's second and goal. Brooks will score. Touchdown, Broncos.
Touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's caught downfield by Mechie. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Easy.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second and 10.
Yellow. 43.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone, and is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
So, after two straight incompletions, here's third and 10. Right back to the air for Mahomes. The throw here is complete. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
It's now fourth down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. Here's Mahomes. Open man, left side. He's got it. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance, and it's paid off. First and goal coming up.
So the decision to go for it on fourth down pays off. Really well executed, nice job by the offense. But now you got to come away with a touchdown. You want to reward your coach for the aggressive decision-making by coming away with 6.
Here's a run. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A pickup of 2 brings up second and goal.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
Yellow. Boys out.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line.
Made at the 3-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game late, and this is 3rd down. Mahomes back. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to take the lead here in the 4th. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
So they lead by 3 here in this 4th quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off. This fielded at about the 9. And they will finally get him down. He gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. There. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Mims sent in motion here. Give it up the middle to Brooks. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. Try and run it with Brooks. And he's not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing 2nd and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. And it brings up 4th down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. That's going to be caught. And he is going to have Broncos 1st down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. He's averaging over 4 yards per carry. It just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
2nd down, they need 3. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He throws right side, down the field, and it is brought in. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is first down and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Good blocking, and he's in. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Broncos. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. We'll try here for the extra point. He's got it. Broncos have taken a 4-point advantage.
Broncos 28, Chiefs 24.
The lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Yellow. All right. 43.
First and 10 for Mahomes. Catch made. That's Woods. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the give, it's right. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Chiefs first down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Every possession is so critical in these close games. The one thing you can't have here is a turnover. Really nice job making sure that ball is uncatchable and just line up and snap it again.
The throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down. Now, Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Broncos are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. That's complete to Coleman. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
In second and
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 8. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll come up on a second down and 8. They'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Not much to speak of on that one. Give me a gain of a yard. It's second down. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense can take this one with 1:51 to go. Here's a 2nd and 9. To throw is Nix. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.